Things okay in Japan, but illegal around the world. Some activities are prohibited in Japan due to Japanese law or unknown laws that could lead to your arrest. But this time, we will bring something opposite and let you know about some Japanese laws that are legal in Japan but illegal elsewhere around the world. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to tell you about the things that are okay in Japan but illegal around the world, so stay with us till the end of the video. Many people believe Japan is a very strict country. Yes, we all do, and rightfully so. But there are some laws in Japan that would make you question the severity of the action and why it is not allowed in our countries. To be clear, I don't find these laws much of something that should be legal to do, so just take this video as entertainment. Let's get started. Number 1. Age of consent. In many other countries that are not Japan, the age where your consent matters is 18. But here in Japan, your opinion starts being heard from the age of 13. And if I'm not wrong, it is the lowest legal age of consent around the world. For some of you who don't know the context of the term consent, so it is the age in which a person is considered capable of consenting to sexual acts. This has been part of Japanese penal code since 1907. And it has remained unchanged for more than a century. Simultaneously, some gray area is left for individual cases. At the end of the day, the legal age of consent in Japan is 13 years old. ITOKOKON, cousin marriages. On a lighter note, in Japan, marrying your first cousin is legal. It may be legal in some countries, or in your state if you're from the United States, but marrying your first cousin is still illegal in other parts of the world, as it is with many of the laws in the video. As a result, I felt it was necessary to bring this up. This law, which was passed in 1898 during Japan's Meiji period, is from that era. It's so common in Japan that it has its own word, ITOKOKON. In fact, many famous and well-known Japanese people have married their first cousins. For example, Japan's 56th Prime Minister, who is Japan's current Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe's grandfather, married his first cousin. 2 prime ministers after him married their first cousins. This law was enacted in part to allow families to keep their wealth within the family. Those who live in Japan today and want to spend the rest of their lives with their first cousin legally will find that Japan is completely supportive. As a result, it's an intriguing case. Number 3. Sue for honor. If someone disrespects your honor, also known as your public persona, you can sue them for defamation in Japan, even if the accusations are true. This one boggled my mind because in the United States, we are all familiar with the concept of defamation. In Japan, however, it is illegal to damage the honor of a person or corporation. Regardless of the accuracy of the statements, many Japanese policies leave a lot of room for understanding. However, in Japan, there are some criteria for defamation. For example, you can't tell anyone that your boss is having an extramarital affair, not even his wife. If you do, you can get sued. There are some exceptional cases, such as when you're pointing out facts in the interest of the public or exposing financial fraud as a whistleblower. The ultimate goal of Japanese law, on the other hand, is to protect people and corporations from cybercriminals who wish to harm their dignity and prestige. Case 1. In 2018, a person was caught red-handed while having an affair. The people who put it on social media got sued, even though the affair was valid and still ongoing. The Tokyo District Court awarded the defendant 100,000 yen, which is about $820 today. Case 2. A quasi-rape incident occurred in an event circle, and a magazine anonymously reported on the event without uncovering the subject's real identity. Despite the fact that the incident occurred, the subject was kept private in the report. The subject was still granted because the judge decided that based on the circumstances of the case, the subject could be identified, and the subject received a total of 4.4 million yen or $36,000 for harm caused. I thought it was worth mentioning, even if it isn't necessarily illegal everywhere else. So if you're in Japan and hear something you don't like, you may not be able to go to the police. Number 4. Hunting whales. Now, this is such a delicate topic for many people, so this is going to be a light tread. Have you ever considered eating whales and dolphins? Not if you're living anywhere else other than Japan. What we mean is you eat seals and sea lions anytime, anywhere in Japan, because it is totally legal. But still, many Japanese do not consider eating it on a daily basis, although it is widely available in stores and restaurants. Not only in your local markets, but also you can find these animals on online markets, such as Amazon. Even a simple search will turn up results for some of these animals. Not only whales and dolphins, but sharks too are legal to eat in Japan. It's probably more popular, and I think it's fair to say that many Japanese take it as a delightful dish because it's so widely available. It can be found in Chinese restaurants all over Japan, but because it is such an expensive delicacy, the Japanese do not eat it on a regular basis. Whether you agree with any of this or not, the fact remains that, according to Joji Morishita, who negotiated Japan's withdrawal from the International Whaling Commission, it is legal to eat these foods in Japan at this time. Number 5. Smoking is socially acceptable in Japan. So we all know that cigarettes are bad for you these days, right? And many countries have made laws and protect citizens, including children, from secondhand smoke and cigarettes. Japan, on the other hand, is catching up, albeit slowly. When it comes to cigarettes, there are still some things you can do legally in Japan that aren't necessarily legal in other parts of the world. If you have a TASPO photo ID card and are of legal age, you can still buy cigarettes from vending machines in Japan. Furthermore, while most indoor smoking is prohibited as of 2020, you can still smoke in hotel rooms, cigar bars, and even some small restaurants and bars that were open prior to April 2020. I'm not sure, but I believe there were still a lot of restaurants and bars open in Japan that were open before 2020. In any case, Japan has come a long way from a few years ago, when you could pretty much smoke anywhere you went indoors. Anyway, those are things you can do legally in Japan that may be illegal in other countries. Moreover, not only is it legal to buy cigarettes from vending machines in Japan, but they are also extremely inexpensive because they are not subject to the same taxes that most countries impose on tobacco. In Japan, a pack of 20 cigarettes can often be purchased at less than $4. Number 6. Consumption of alcohol. In Japan, drinking alcohol in public is legal, with the exception of temple grounds or shrine grounds. So if you want to drink a beer while walking to the park, you can. And if you want to drink wine while riding on the train, you can. People may judge you if you're in the countryside. You might see a group of people drinking and starting a party on the train. It's not a big deal. Number 7. Games that are only legal in Japan. For the Nintendo Game Boy, we have the Special Edition Pokemon Green version game. Certain video games are only available in Japan. These include classic games like Pokemon Green version for the Nintendo Game Boy and Tingle's Balloon Fight for the Nintendo DS, as well as Zelda spin-offs. Even if you physically travel to Japan to find these games, they will not work on your console due to region settings on your console. Number 8. Yelling at waiters. This isn't a legally enforceable law, but it violates most countries' social laws. You can yell at waiters in Japan. So while in North America, the United Kingdom, most of Europe, and Australia, shouting at a waiter is considered rude. In Japan, it's the only way to get a waiter's attention, and they don't mind. Weird. And that's all for today, guys. Enlighten us with your thoughts, share them with us in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. And thank you for watching.